The two childhood friends Yuma and Hotari's relationship with their boyfriend doesn't go well as they dreamed of. Yuma always gets nervous and Hotari gets abused by her boyfriend. Hotari tries to help her nervous friend Yuma by practicing romantic activities with her before doing it with her boyfriend. At first, they just started as a practice, but as the days went on, they both liked to make out with each other. Part 1, Yuma and her boyfriend Takeda, and Hotari and her boyfriend Fujiwara, are having a day out in the club, while Takeda and Fujiwara are having fun. Hotari rubbed Yuma's thigh. She is surprised to see her childhood friend rubbing right in front of her boyfriend, so they leave for the bathroom. Yuma scolds Hotari for trying to make out in public and asks why she did that to her. Hotari locked the door and told her that Yuma is too nervous around her boyfriend Takeda, and that's why she wants to give her some practice. Yuma got excited too when she talked about Takeda, but at the same time, she was scared to do a romance with her childhood friend. However, Hotari forces Yuma and keeps on exciting her. After that, Takeda asked what took them so long. Hotari apologizes and says it's the girl's secret. As they leave, Hotari comes close to Yuma and asks her to go easy with Takeda. They walk home separately, and Takeda asks Yuma if she is okay to walk alone with him because when he asked her for a date, she is the one who suggested a group date with Hotari and Fujiwara. He thinks that she doesn't want to be alone with him. Yuma quickly denied it and said she gets nervous when it comes between them. Takeda stops walking and says he's going to do something that only couples would do. Yuma blushed harder when Takeda came close to her face and kissed her. After that, Yuma is wondering about her day out. She never imagined her childhood friend would go too far. At that moment, she received a message from Hotari asking her to come out to her balcony. She sees Hotari waiting outside and pretends like nothing happened between them. But Yuma couldn't move on so easily. She is still mad at her for taking pranks too far. Hotari asks what happens after they split off. Yuma blushed and turned away, telling her that they had both kissed each other. Hotari is surprised because she never thought Takeda would go far so quickly. She asks Yuma if they did a tongue kiss when they were alone. Yuma was excited to peek and babble. They just did an ordinary kiss. However, Hotari is jealous of Takeda's relationship with her childhood friend. On the other hand, Fujiwara is continuously calling Hotari, but she keeps ignoring him. Suddenly, she grabbed Yuma's face and kissed her deeply. Yuma pushed her away and yelled at her, asking what was wrong with her. Hotari smiled and said, "I guess I French kissed you before Takeda," mentioning this was just a practice and she would keep it secret. Yuma was also mesmerized by the French kiss, saying it was so much softer and sweeter than Takeda's. She reminisces about her childhood days when Yuma saved Hotari from bullies. She is scared, but Yuma lights her up, telling her she will always protect her. Back to the present, the next day, they walk to school together, and Hotari tries to hold her hands, but Yuma takes her hands off and recalls the last night. Maybe it's not a big deal for Hotari, but Yuma is scared to do it. She needs to watch out for Hotari's weird pranks all the time. Unexpectedly, Hotari pranked her again, telling her that she was unguarded. Since they're all getting late for school, Takeda asks them to stop playing around, but Fujiwara suspects Hotari because recently she's been ignoring him and acting weird around Yuma. Later, during their gym class, Takeda expresses his gratitude to Yuma for always taking care of Hotari. He is concerned about her. Because he had known her since his first year, they were both classmates back then. But she is always isolated from other girls and stays alone all the time. Yuma already knows that she has been Hotari's only friend. She tried multiple times to bring Hotari into her friend circle, but she always wanted to stay away from them. However, Hotari is Yuma's childhood friend, and she can't leave her alone. Takeda is impressed by her kindness and describes her as a pleasant person. Yuma went pink and got nervous again. Takeda asks if she is free next weekend. Yuma knows that's a date, and she is excited to go to the amusement park with him, but Takeda asks her to stay over with him. Without answering his question, time skips to their lunchtime. Yuma is confused because she knows it's too soon to stay over with him, so she asks Hotari to help her deal with Takeda's proposal. Hotari comes close to her face telling her that she could help her and tries to kiss her, but Yuma does not want to do this over again. She asks her to cut it out, but Hotari won't listen and kiss her again. They both get surprised when they hear Takeda's voice from behind, asking them if he can join them for lunch. Yuma blushed when Hotari put her knee between her and told Takeda to join them. As Takeda joins them for lunch, Hotari tells him she is jealous about him seeing Yuma too close to him. With a sad look on her face, Hotari tells them Yuma already has many friends, and if her relationship goes well, then Yuma might not need her anymore and walk away.